So how's everybody doing? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to do a 5,000 mile review on the old Z900. I'm actually at 5,700 miles right now, and boy, as far as problems, knock on wood, we've had zero. No issues. The bike runs like a top, and you know, I don't believe I'm saying that out loud. I'm not superstitious. I'm a little bit stitious. The office. Alright. Anyhow, like I said, the bike runs like a top, and so I'm gonna do a little bit of just a plain old review. Tell you what I think of the old bike here, and show you some of the things I'm done and some of the things I'm gonna do. Alright, let me stop here, get off, see if I can get this bike somewhere stable. And there we go. Alright. Oh, forgot to unplug myself. She's a little bit dirty right now, so forgive me. But the Z900, this is 2020 model. It's a 948cc inline 4. It's got about 100, and now I've seen two different numbers. I've seen 123.5 horsepower, and I've seen 125. Now I don't know if that's from 90 to 90 or 2020 to 2021. That might have been a change in the years, but I'm not sure. Anyway, 1.5 horsepowers. You're not really gonna. Well, people will spend a lot of money for every last horsepower, but oh my, she's dirty. Like I said, 948cc inline 4. We got dual 300 mil semi-floating front discs. They're Nissan, however you like to say it. It's not the steel braided brake lines, but you know, that's to keep costs down. I have no issues with the brakes. ABS. This is the ABS model. I think that's actually in the title of the bike, Z900 ABS. It's very confusing. Out back we got a smaller single. I think it's 240 mil pedal disc on the back. Nissan also. We got upside down preload adjustable front forks. And we have the backlink suspension. That's also adjustable. This bike, I've heard people complain pegs are up a bit too high and their knees are bent too much, and I've had expert riders say they're a tad too low and they scrape the pegs too easy. I might have one low scrape on the left side, that's about it. Maybe more than one. But this bike is great. Anybody out there considering buying one? And one of the reasons I bought this bike, total package, the amount of power it has is really, I believe, in a sweet spot. Over 125 is not a lot that you're going to be using on the street, and everybody knows that. 200 horsepower bikes are wonderful, and I'm going to be getting one to go along with this. But if I can only have one, I would take this. As far as street riding, that's, you know, it's hard to even use all that 125 horsepower. I know people will argue with me, And I do push it to its limits. I've been riding for quite a while, and after getting used to it, I've had it for a few months now, and put about 5,000 miles on it, and I'm just getting to the point where I'm using all the horsepower at times. Now, people tell me that's silly, you could do that right away. I don't feel that way. No matter what bike I had, whether it was dual sport, cruiser, it takes some time for you to get to know the bike well enough that you feel like you're in total control of what's going on. You know, till you know how the steering and the suspension's going to react, till you know how to dole out the power. 2 days ago, I was riding out in some country roads, and I was, you know, riding it like a sport bike, and I came around a corner with a lot of loose gravel, and back tire slid out, I'd say about 3 feet, and because I knew the bike pretty well, and I've been in situations like that before, knock on wood, that won't happen too much, I was able to handle it, and without really even stressing myself out. I even remarked on the video that my heart wasn't even beating too fast, and that's a good thing. That just means you know your bike and you know how to handle it well. Now, I'm trying not to make this video 3 hours long, but I've showed everybody my mods before. I got these T-Rex frame sliders because I just wanted to be a little bit different. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them. They're a little big, a little bulky. You don't notice them much when you're riding, but they're alright. I might stick with them. It looks better on this side. The other side, they seem to stick out a little bit. I got the M4 slip-on right now. Bread box is still under there. I have the headers sitting in the garage. It's December now, so this bike is going in February. I'm gonna have my mechanic put the headers on because I don't know hardly anybody here, and I can't do it by myself, and yeah, that's hard work for me crawling around on the ground. So it'll be nice to get that done. I got block off plates, a Sprint air filter, and we're gonna send that ECU off to be flashed. So it's pretty cool. You know, you have the bike for a little while, and you go and get the ECU flashed, and it's like you got a little bit better bike. It comes back just a little bit better, and I think that's really cool. That's why I was waiting a little bit, you know. This comes with the Dunlop, I think they're called Sport Max tires. Is that what they are? It's hard for me to... Sport Max, yeah, Dunlop Sport Max tires. And they're pretty decent. They're not bad. We're at almost 6,000 miles. This front is worn pretty bad. The back is getting there, but that's lasting a little bit longer. But I got new Pirellis in the garage. So with the ECU flash, I'm gonna get some new sticky rubber. So I'm very excited for that. Let's see, I don't know if there's anything else I'm missing. Mods on the bike, I got a radiator guard and some little things. What do you guys think? I was considering switching out all the silver parts for carbon fiber. it would be very expensive, and I'm getting a new bike here in a couple months, probably for spring, so that would be a project to be on hold a little bit. But I think that would look really slick, huh? I really like the blue, but if the silver was carbon fiber, it'd be awesome. Especially the Moto Composite, they do like a colored carbon. I think that would look sweet. That's about it. So everybody, you have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and thank you again for subscribing, watching my videos. I'm almost at 200 subscribers, and we're aiming to get to 500 pretty quick.